Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, as you can see, and we're getting ready to play Craftopia. So I did a little bit of grinding in the process. So today. We're gonna go over a couple of things. Number one is very basic automation. Number two is the things you need for that, and number three is gonna be a little bit about enchanting, and number four will be effectively where to set up certain automation items because I discovered some important items. Also, if you want to make quick money, she poops money about every minute. So if you're wondering who she is, she's this NPC right here. You smack her until she turns pink, then you capture her in a Pokeball or a monster prism as they call it. And then once you do that, you tame her, and then you raise her up to like about level 10 to start getting coins. You can get it beforehand, but at about level 15, and when you're riding her, you can get an enchant called Valuable. Speaking of enchants, the way this works is simply you need more of that enchant in order to use that enchant. What I mean by that, for example, is this here. I have defense 50 max stamina on it. If I want to get the enchant off that, I can extract the chance and it will give me 14, 7 and 7. In order to apply the enchant, you need a minimum of 7. Uh, as you can see here, you do not have to make the enchant scroll. This just tells you you need 7 and you can create an enchant scroll and then you can use it. The other thing you can do, give me that, is simply put the item on here, go into select enchant. You can either choose to override a previous enchant or you can choose to uh, add new ones. I went ahead and selected the enchant for a lot of the other items that I have. And as you can see here, we have a price rate 10, 10. Uh, there's one that I like, the valuable here. That gives a price rate of 50%, meaning everything becomes valuable. Now, if you want to quickly be able to get enchant fragments, you have to put the enchant on something that will multiply in the end. For example, if I put the enchant on where, not this, where's my here? If I put the value on enchant on the material so that I get a gunpowder, if I put it on that, when I go to craft a, uh, if I go to craft old gun model rounds, it goes from basically one black powder to 10. So I get 10 of these items with the valuable enchant, at which point I can break that and take it. So that's the basics of the enchanting on how that works. In order to use an enchant, you have to first gather the enchant. You can take the enchant on and off as you will, but certain enchants are going to be a pain to get unless it's like this one where she's constantly pooping this every minute. The valuable one's a little bit rarer, but now that we've got that covered, we're moving on to automation. So for me, I'm going to be moving into weapons, in other words, rifles and stuff. So if you want to set up a very basic automation system, you need, well, for me, I'm going to be setting up gunpowder. Oop, come on, get. Okay, that's annoying as hell. I'm going to be setting up gunpowder, so I need to get chickens, and the more chickens you have, the better. But the problem is if you leave a certain area, all your chickens and stuff become deactive. So in order to prevent that, you need a monolith. there are two types of monolith that you can use. Oh, get off. In order to do, give me this. In order to keep everything active, you need to make a monolith, and this highlights everything that within this square is active. In order to get the monolith, you have to defeat the second boss. Now that you've got that, in order to get automation, you're going to need a absorber, a chest, a what the hell you call that? One of those crafting things here. Let me look it up. It is, oh yeah, see here, artificial monoliths. They keep the area running. You're gonna want these because I'm gonna show you two important areas. They're very, very important. I'm gonna want to set one of these up too, but here we are, craft connector. You attach it to the chest, and then you simply have the item you want to craft right next to it, like this. And then you choose the item, you click infinite, and then you click start. And as you can see, setting up automation, infinite. The problem is this doesn't stack. So what you need after that is a, oh, give me that. Like I said, she poops every minute. So you, in about 20 minutes, you could make 2 grand from her just doing nothing. More if you've got if you get lucky. Once you get the dropper, you can then set up, see, she poops a lot. You can then set up a little wall and catch system like this here with another absorber and a chest here. And voila, I've been collecting tons of saltpeter over the time. This all has the chicken, human, none. So I can simply just collect all this and extract the enchantments if I want. Because the NPC, I'm collecting poo, so I'm gonna have to like move that into the processor. So this is the basic setup. In other words, you need an absorber, a chest, a crafting connector, the station you wish to use. Hey, come give me that back. Ooh, a valuable. A dropper, another chest, and another thing. This is if you're planning to do automation right away. Once you get into the next setup, you're not going to really need some of these items, but right now this is actually pretty good and pretty helpful because I've been letting it grind away. Now that we've got that covered, we're going to show you a couple important areas, but first I'm going to put an enchant on that and test something out. And this is the next location for your place. And because chickens spawn there and they're small and compact, that's why I built that there. So I'm curious about something. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to select an enchantment. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the valuable. I don't know if I can actually put you cannot apply more the same thing, but I can apply other things that give me a plus rate, like 10%, 10%, and max life and attack, and then stamina 5 and a couple other items here. Realistically, I'd put the human. I do not know if these will work, and as you can see here, it says times 10, but I think it only takes 7. We'll find out because I have 17 human. If it takes 10, then dang it. If not, great. Apply. Alright, next, select. We'll see what this is. Ah, dang it. It took 10. So it might actually be better to do this instead. What is it? Enchant. Because you can create a scroll, and if I remember correctly, that should... Hmm? What the hell is the point of a scroll? Oh, it's... I guess you can't use it right now. Other than applying an enchant on top another enchant. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the point of the scroll, so and there's really no point in doing that. Alright. We're gonna go to sleep real quick. And I'm gonna show you two important areas. Alright. So, ooh, I didn't know she pooped here. Oh, valuable too. Alright, we're gonna put you to sleep for now. I don't need you pooping money everywhere. Return. Alright. So, important location number one. Well, it depends on what you're looking for. For me, it's iron, so that's important location number one. Important location number two is going to be in a little bit. Well, actually, I'll show you number two because it's on the way to number one. So, if you're wondering where to find bedrocks of certain types of materials or items, if you want to find, I don't know if they're going to be this exact same spot, but you have a potential to find them here. So if you're looking for silver, here is silver. As you can see right here, silver. You can take one of these and you just plop it right there and boom. Oh wow, it gives crude oil. Silver, silver. And it looks like it doesn't give you any enchantments on it, which that kind of sucks. I was hoping to get enchantments from this, but you throw that on there and there you go. So I'm going to have to take those enchants off. So if you're looking for silver, if you go to here at this net third location, then come across here, up in here, you can find it. You may have to open or highlight your map enough to be able to see, and then you can find it. So now we're moving on to location number one, which is the one I find most important, especially if you're planning to start automating and building some things. This one is a bit far away, but it's definitely worth it. So, oh, never mind. There's another there's another location right here. So if you're looking for iron, here's another potential location for it. So we've got silver right up in here somewhere, iron in here. There's iron over here. I was gonna show you this one, but I guess I don't have to. I don't know where any other silver ones are, but I do know where apparently two more irons are. So if you see this tower leaned over and these arches, then you know in the forest area there's iron there. If that's too hard to find, then you can come up towards this direction. I need to figure out why my stamina is getting consumed. And once you find this lake here, if you jump across the water here, you will find another place here. Now, I can't guarantee these will be the exact same items and the resources you need, but here's iron. Or a second spot for iron. Now that we've covered the location of iron and silver that I found, I'm hoping that they are the same, but if they're planning to do procedurally generated, they may not be the same. Now there is one more location nearby this area. I don't remember exactly where, but I think somewhere along here is copper. So we're gonna warp over to here and go to this side. Because if there is copper right here, I may set up a base somewhere in here so I can get iron, silver, and copper nearby each other. I will have to set up a few small monoliths, but that will be the goal. So, well, actually, yeah, let's go to this one. I thought about the sword, but eh. All right. Actually, can I? Ooh, you know what? Since we're here, this is what it takes to repair the first stage. We'll see what it takes to repair the second stage. I know there's specific materials you need to collect for the third, but first and second usually. Oh, okay, that's all pretty easy. Kill some deer, kill some goblins, and you're good to go. All right. Now there was copper. I think. This way. I think right. Nope, maybe not. I know there's copper around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. I think it might be up top somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Here we are. I knew it was near the tower. Right here is copper. In other words, it was roughly about where I thought it was. In other words, somewhere in this area. So we got silver and iron over here and copper here. So this is the three main components you're going to need because, and once we get back to my place, I'll show you why. Because a lot of these items are going to become important, especially later on. We're going to first try and make a few more of those, whatever you call it. I do hope they fix... I do hope they fix the enchanting system. As of right now, it's kind of... Definitely needs improvement. That is definite. Nice to know the feces stays, even though they don't. Smith is another one that gives valuable poo. Alright. The reason why I say you need copper, iron, and silver is because when you start crafting things like this, it takes silver. This takes silver. It also takes cogwheels. This here takes cogwheels and iron. In other words, you need iron. This here takes chest, conveyor belt, and silver. And silver, bioethanol, all that other fun stuff. And then this here. You're going to need these here, which takes copper and iron, to make these, which then takes more iron. Then you've got this here, which takes crystals, copper, ceramics, and all that other fun stuff. So that's why I was showing you where to find copper, and iron, and silver. I had not originally intended to find that one iron, and I didn't intend to find the silver there because I was expecting those to be somewhere else. Now that we've got that all covered, I am gonna try and get myself 3 more of these set up, which means I'm gonna have to go and fetch more silver or craft more silver. We're gonna get 3 more of these set up, so that way I can actually set up a nice little factory. And then after that, we'll probably start getting going on. Oh, she pooped a lot. Holy flip. Anyways, uh, we're gonna start getting everything else set up for all that fun. I know it's mostly just a lot of talk and a lot of explanation, which I understand. Oops, we'll just extract anyways. But still, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, well, I understand. Not much happened. A lot of explanation, a lot of boring talk, but a lot of helpful information, especially if you're planning to automate saltpeter so you can start getting weapons. And then helpful information on where to find some potential bedrocks that are very valuable. And all that other fun stuff. And a little bit of help with the enchanting now that I've somewhat figured it out. Anyways, if you want to see more, make sure to check out the in-screen credits as I will be doing more. And if you want to see other games I play, well, check out my channel. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain period of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed. Come back for more and continue to watch. And I'm going to have to see what the most valuable item is that I can sell and try and put that valuable enchantment on. Alrighty. And get ready for the next episode. But like I said, I do hope they fix that enchantment system. Alright. Bye-bye.